Hello and welcome to another CoffeeCast from Roofers Coffee Shop. My name is Heidi Ellsworth and we are here with Owens Corning to talk about their tech stack. Yes, we are up and personal with all of the partners in that tech stack, and we're finding out what it all means. So all these small videos are coming your way, short videos that really give you tons of information about how you can use the tech stack from Owens Corning and build your own within your company. So let's get started with some introductions. So first of all, Nick, Dave, John, welcome.
Thanks, Heidi. Good to be here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I love it. So let's start with some introductions. So John, if we could start with you, if you could introduce yourself and what you do with Owens Corning.
For sure. Good to see you again, Heidi. Nick, Dave, good to see you as well. And always a pleasure to be here on Roofers Coffee Shop.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. For me, John Gardner, and of course, I'm with Owens Corning. And I've been in the industry since the early 90s, and I've had the pleasure being with Owens Corning here for about 13 years. And today I head up our learning and development platform, as well as our strategic partnerships. And both of those are elements and resources and tools that are all within the contractor program that we provide our contractors. And so love the opportunity here to talk about one of the most critical parts of what's helping contractors scale and solve those problems. It is technology. And so we've invested some time, some energy, resourcing, and partnerships to bring some of the best-in-class technology solutions, integrated technology solutions to our contractors. So thanks for allowing us to be here today, Heidi.
Yeah. Oh, it's so great. I love this. Yeah. I learn so much with each video, let me tell you. Dave, can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do with Owens Corning?
Sure. Dave Banas, digital contractor manager here at Owens Corning. My role is to help contractors understand technology and implement technology. And I work closely with John. We developed the tech stack together, and I'm really excited for this.
So great. And Nick, please introduce yourself and tell us about your company.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having me today. Nick Brulliette, and I am with CompanyCam. Been here for about 3 years now, and I do partner relations. So working with other manufacturing partners, suppliers, distributors, really to allow the contractors to understand the value and really add more value to them to grow their companies and become more efficient in their space.
I love it. CompanyCam. Oh, what a great software for roofing contractors and such an important part of this tech stack. So let's just start off, John, just, kind of as a reminder, the tech stack from Owens Corning, what it's about, and then we can dive into how CompanyCam fits in there.
Yeah, 100%. And so, a little bit about the tech stack and what it's all about. As I mentioned before, Heidi, part of the solutions that we bring our contractors through our program is through our business solutions partners. And these business solutions partners are vetted and brought into the program so that we can deliver it to our contractors. And they're best-in-class companies that solve some of the most critical needs that our contractors have. So when you look at the tech stack represents the best-in-class technologies that are designed and do integrate with one another that help the contractor, and more importantly, the homeowner that wants to do business with the contractor, stay 100% connected. And from the contractor's perspective, that technology allows full cycle that homeowner to have the best-in-class experience, allowing the contractor to not only provide an awesome roof, but fantastic reviews and plenty of margin, and really running that business at optimal level. So when you think about the tech stack, think about it in that context. These are technologies that are designed to work together to help our contractors scale and solve problems. And we think we have some of the best-in-class companies that can help provide those solutions to our contractors. And CompanyCam is for sure one of those companies.
So perfect. And that leads us right in, Nick. Please tell us about CompanyCam and your technology.
Yeah, absolutely. So CompanyCam is a cloud-based photo and video documentation and communication software. really to build trust and transparency with your internal teams and with your homeowners. So really a one-stop shop for all photos, videos, documentations for specific job sites to help keep everyone on the same page. So the problem we saw often, and kind of the problem we solve, is really when you're on a job site, taking hundreds of photos. Just all these photos are being taken. If you have multiple people on your team, then they're taking photos, they're texting them, emailing them to each other, texting, emailing someone in the office, uploading them to their CRM platform. If they have to send anything to customers, they're having to download them, send them, 3 at a time in an email. So the biggest thing with CompanyCam is real-time photos and based on that project location. So everything is organized based on where that photo was taken, who took it, and what time they took it. So just a very easy way to get everything organized as far as the field data that needs to be captured at each job site.
Well, I tell you what, Nick, I love that. And I have to admit, I was of the age in the industry when we were collecting all those pictures and we were trying to figure out what to do with them and the file folders and all of that. And John, you were right there with me.
I remember.
This kind of, and I remember, I'm really showing my age, but I remember when CompanyCam launched and what a brilliant solution for the industry this has been. So, Dave, I just want to kind of come back and say, how do you see this integrating within the tech stack, especially the importance of documentation and photos?
Yeah, I will say about CompanyCam, I mean, talk about integrations. They have over, I believe, 50 plus direct integrations with other players in the industry or in the service industry. And it's really exciting to just kind of see when I'm working out solutions of what all I can connect CompanyCam to. The way we outlined it in our tech stack is for inspection, right? And Nick mentioned that it's easy to manage those photos. But if you use the complete tech stack and you're using CompanyCam, not only are you capturing those inspection photos, but you're also able to put those inspection photos in your proposal, be able to use them during your presentation. You'll be able to take shots afterwards, and they have their own widget that they have showcased that you can use those photos, and you can put that on your website so you can show before and after photos to really help to build trust with the homeowner. So if you just look at all the capabilities of what CompanyCam can do and where they integrate, I mean, it's a very exciting software solution, and I highly recommend that contractors take a look at it, not just use it for inspection, but just see how they can take advantage of it.
Yeah. And, Nick, Dave just mentioned all of your integrations. One of the questions we have is, how do you see CompanyCam interacting with the other tech stack partners, especially the CRM Job Nimbus, and kind of that relationship you have within the tech stack?
Yeah, absolutely. And to Dave's point, we have a lot of integrations, and we really want to stay in our lane. We want to make our product the best that it can be. And like Dave said, a lot of other aspects of the job outside of inspection need photos, whether that's with a quote, whether that's with just the project in general. And to your point with Job Nimbus, we want to make it as easy as possible. So when you create a project in Job Nimbus, it will actually auto create a project in CompanyCam. So when someone shows up at a job site, everything's based on that location. So they will actually open up their app, and right there, they'll see nearby projects, and they can start taking photos. Now, all of those photos that they're taking at that project are going back over to Job Nimbus. And if you need to use them in one of the other, we integrate with the majority of the people on this tech stack, which is awesome. Because you can pull these photos and plug them in wherever they need to be. Because photos, people love photos. People love looking at photos. It's very clear, very concise. And it's easier to understand than just a block of text. So now that people are taking all these photos and they're organized in real time and they have thousands of photos to use, we want people to be able to use those for quotes, for marketing, for whatever they need to use them for that transparency with customers. Dave mentioned showcases, just an easy way to upload these photos onto your website without having to go through the tedious tasks of downloading photos, selecting a few, cropping them to fit, anything like that to build a gallery. Really just want to make it as easy as possible. And specifically with these integrations, it's something where we stay in our lane, we do what we do well, and we play nice with others. It's kind of what it comes down to. So.
Sounds like the perfect partner. I'm telling you right there. And, one of the things that you, with all of the things that you can showcase, marketing, sales, but, I also believe that there is a huge benefit when it comes to risk mitigation to really have those photos. So, John, I'd love you to talk about that. When contractors are thinking about a tech stack, I think everyone thinks, we don't always think across the board about how it helps mitigate risk.
Yeah, 100%. So we spent some time talking about the contractor to consumer benefits of something like CompanyCam, and you mentioned risk mitigation. So when you think about the pictures are worth 1,000 words. Look, if you haven't been in some sort of lawsuit or potential lawsuit with a homeowner because something went crazy, you need to have solid documentation, and that's in the form of photos. And so there's one example of where, this technology can help you quickly and easily get to the source of what the potential conversation might look like if the homeowner is concerned about something and it requires you to follow up. But, the other part that's really important is the whole piece around who's doing the job for you. As a subcontractor, you're being told, hey, this is your job. And if you don't have the right resourcing ahead of time, then that job could potentially be an issue. Said another way is that the CompanyCam is allowing the companies to easily and quickly tell that subcontractor that here's the areas that you need to focus on. Here's some critical areas that I talked to the homeowner about. The areas around the home unassociated with the roof itself. The risk mitigation goes beyond just a potential lawsuit. It goes to the production. It goes to the ordering of the materials. It goes to any ads that are going on in the job that the homeowner said they want you to do. It goes to these problems that pop up on every single job. Risk mitigation, at the end of the day, could be lawsuit, but let's think about real risk. Real risk is I delayed my job by a day. Homeowner wasn't happy because I did something that they asked me not to do. Subcontractor didn't show up on time or even went to the wrong house. Who knows? At the end of the day, CompanyCam is such an important element to making sure that this job is running smoothly from every aspect of it. And that's why CompanyCam is a critical part of the Owens Corning Tech Stack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so important. Whenever you think about the pictures and how many places they are important within the whole job process, within the customer experience, it is critical. So, Nick, last question that we have for you, but I think this is really important. Why is it important for contractors, roofing companies, to focus in on their tech stack and also the Owens Corning Tech Stack capabilities and integrations, that what they can bring to their company? Why should contractors be thinking about that tech stack?
Yeah, for many reasons. I think the tech stack that Owens Corning put together is an awesome thing to start with. I feel like a lot of contractors are trying to improve their efficiencies, whether it's job site, whether it's just internal standard operating procedures. Like a lot of things can get lost, and having one place to go to look and see, hey, these softwares are something that can better my business, but not only better the business, but they work well together. They complement one another. I was actually thinking I was at my nephew's second birthday party recently, and there's these things called magnetiles. Don't know if you're familiar with magnetiles. It's like think of Legos, but with just blocks and shapes that you can just connect these magnetiles together. Well, if you buy him a truck for his birthday party, it's like the truck is just a truck. It's a fire truck. He can throw it and pretend it's a plane, but as itself, it's just a truck. To where everyone wants the one-stop shop. They want one product that does everything, and they want it for free. But that's never going to be the case. But what I was thinking with these magnet tiles is like, you can buy more, you can constantly add, and you can build and recreate and just kind of put them together in piece by piece. So you don't have to start with the entire tech stack right when you get going, but you can find the pain points in your company and you can find the areas where you need to improve and start with those things. So whether it's CompanyCam, whether it's Leap, whether it's Job Nimbus, you need a CRM, depending on where your company's at that moment, you can start with one or two things and then just kind of slowly build from there, which I think is very important because it can be a lot starting all of these things all at the same time. And it's not necessary. And I think the tech stack offers a place for contractors, whether they've been in business for a while and see some pain points internally or externally, or they're just getting started. It's a great place for them to go and see things that work and have been proven to work, that other contractors, they can even talk to other people that have used them. So it's just a great place to come together, both from the software side, but also just as a partnership side of really working together to enhance these contractors in their businesses and help them to grow to become the businesses that they want to be.
So well said. That
100%. That was fantastic.
100%. That is so great. Well, Nick, thank you so much for joining us on this CoffeeCast and for sharing your knowledge and for everything you do. I have to tell you, one of the nuggets I'm taking away is that you work well with everyone. We need more of that in this world. So
We try.
I love that. And everyone, remember, this is just one of several videos in this CoffeeCast for Owens Corning Tech Stack. So continue to watch. John, Nick, Dave, thank you so much for this segment.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you for having me, Heidi.
Thank you. And thank you all for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the next segment of this CoffeeCast from Owens Corning, all about their tech stack. We'll see you soon.